In this video, you will be shown how to easily recreate authentic snow with the Winterizer Real Snow set. The powder snow is a fine and pure white powder. When mixed with the other products in the set, it will create freshly fallen snow. Wet snow is a semi-transparent product with a grayish tone that allows you to easily simulate realistic melting snow. To bind the powder products, this set includes Snow Binder. It has a smooth and translucent texture, which does not alter the color of powdered or wet snow products. Glossy Lucky Varnish is also included for specific effects. For the creation of virgin snow, the powder snow was first placed in a container. The Snow Binder was then added using a spatula. The Glossy Lucky Varnish was added to the mixture, creating a natural gloss. If the mixture is too thick, simply add a few drops of water. The consistency of the mixture must give the snow authentic density and can be easily applied. A brush was used to apply the mixture to the desired areas little by little and in several layers. Although the mixture is dense, the formulation makes the product self-leveling. With the Winterizer Real Snow set, imitating natural accumulations of snow is quick and easy. The same mixture was used to imitate the effect of snow accumulated on stones, tree trunks, and trees by using a finer brush. Once all of the virgin snow had been placed, the surface was allowed to dry for 8 hours. To imitate snow that has accumulated amongst the blades of grass, the powder snow was applied directly from the bottle. Small amounts of the powdered product were allowed to settle between the blades of grass. In areas that are difficult to access, a pipette can be used for precise application. The snow can be touched up and moved quite simply by using a brush. A mixture of 60% ultra glue and 40% water was mixed in one well, and ammo cleaner placed in another. The surface tension was broken with a few drops of cleaner, which were allowed to fall on the powder snow. A few drops of the mixture prepared previously were then placed. The highly realistic result is freshly fallen snow settling within the blades of grass. The new Wet Snow product is formulated to imitate snow in a period of thaw, or that has been moved and compacted by the passage of vehicles or people. The mixture was prepared in a container with the product Wet Snow. The Snow Binder was added immediately afterwards. The next step was to add a few drops of Glossy Lucky Varnish, which adds the sheen of authentic wet snow. The mixture was then blended into a smooth texture. The product was then applied with a No. 2 brush, which allows for precise application and shaping of the snow deposits. The entire side of the road was covered with wet snow. The snow was also placed in the center of the road, where vehicles tend to leave the snow unturned. The effects were then touched up using a No. 1 brush. You can also vary the mixture ratio to be more or less dense, depending on the desired effect. Using water, the product was blended to obtain smoother transitions between the snow and the mud, while giving the impression of a wet thaw. The very same product can simply be diluted to accurately imitate small puddles. Once the application was complete, the effects were set aside to dry for 8 hours. The snow and mud were integrated using the oil brusher color dark brown diluted with enamel odorless thinner. With the oil brusher color, the area where the snow meets the mud was blended to eliminate the pure white, creating the impression of dirt. Here you can see the extremely realistic result achieved with the Winterizer quickly and easily. In this example, you will be shown how to work with snow in an urban area. The mixing ratios noted above were used again for this example. First, the product was deposited on and around the large pieces of rubble, followed by the horizontal surfaces of the facade. Accumulations of snow were also placed in the interior area of the house and on the floor of the ground level. Using water, any excess snow was easily removed from the areas free of snow accumulations. The highly realistic results were set aside to dry for 8 hours before continuing with the next process. After preparing the same mixture with the wet snow, work began on the areas that were not yet covered. Because it is a more transparent product than the previous one, you will note that the color of the floor can be seen. Again, using water, the transitions between the two types of snow were blended. Once dry, the dirty snow was depicted with highly diluted ochre-colored acrylic paint. To add depth and chromatic variety, all of the recessed surfaces received a dark brown wash. Once the previous step was dry, oil brusher colors were used to accentuate the most extreme dirt effects on the road. To simulate pure snow on vehicles, powder snow was used by preparing a thicker mixture. A fine brush was used to apply the product for more precision. From time to time, the brush should be cleaned in water to prevent the snow from accumulating within the bristles. The effect was then placed on the horizontal surfaces where snow tends to collect. Excessive accumulations were avoided in order to preserve the accuracy of scale. Do not overlook your figures, where snow can also accumulate, particularly on the boots. In these small areas, special care was taken to apply no more dirt than was necessary. Let the powder snow dry for 8 hours before working with the wet snow. This effect was focused on the lower areas and the wheels, where the snow is churned up and melting. One place where it tends to accumulate is the lower rear area, as it is continually splashed upwards by the wheels. The product wet snow is also useful for transitioning between virgin snow and mud. Here you will see the same procedure applied to the boots of the figure. The wet snow will provide a contrasting shiny and wet effect, accurately simulating the snow that is beginning to melt. All that is left to do is clean our brushes. Most of the product was removed by dipping the brush in water. Immediately afterwards, the brushes were protected by washing them with Long Live the Brushes conditioner. Now the tip of the brush can be sharpened with the tip of your fingers and safely stored. The Winterizer Real Snow set is the ultimate solution for creating chillingly realistic snow quickly and easily. All of the products included in this video can be found on our website, www.ammo.es. Discover many more videos on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications. Thank you for watching.